Yes, my name is Kevin, and we are picking up a 2004 Mercedes S430 4MATIC from Copart. First time ever being a Copart. This vehicle, we do not know if it runs or drives. We don't know mileage. They didn't specify anything. We've only seen pictures. We never inspected it. We will see what we get when we get there and go from there.
So here's the Mercedes we won. A little bit worse than I thought, but that's okay. We can still fix it. We got a little bit more rust than I thought, but still fixable. When tying down the car, I noticed that somebody took the catalytic converters out. Ooh. Still don't know miles yet. The car's still dead, but it's got all the little bells and whistles. I saw another YouTube video that it shows an access panel right there that I just took apart. So I'm about to put juice to it to pop the trunk to access the battery. But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if it starts without the catalytic converters, and see if the motor's any good, and see how many miles this thing's got on it. All right, so I just got into gear, pushed it off the trailer. Still don't have enough juice to see the miles or nothing or start it, but I just hooked a little bit better jumper box up on it. Still can't get the trunk to open. So hopefully figure that out. But she's not too bad on the inside. Very clean. Just needs a wipe down. But I hooked my really good jump box on it. See if it works a little bit better. See how many miles are on this thing. It's hot in here. Let's see. Power. Oh, wrong one. Oh, we got power. Oh, she's got 110,000. Not too bad. For an 04. 86 degrees out. Let's see if she starts up. I'm expecting it to be really loud. There's no cats. Well, there's power. Turn that down. She's got juice. So I might just have to replace the cats and get that trunk open. Shut her off before it does anything. All right, come back out here to see what is inside the trunk of the Mercedes. I haven't been able to open it yet. We're gonna start her up and see if the trunk will pop open. We still have the little jump box over there. See if the battery's any good. All right, let's see if the trunk will pop. Oh, trunk popped. Let's see what is back here. Car seat. Some burned CDs. Floor mats. Ooh. All weather mats from Mercedes. They need to be cleaned. And lots of trash. Looks like so far just the front all weather. Ew, that thing's destroyed. Oh, got the back all weather mats for the Mercedes. And dirt. Trash. Let's see. Trim piece. Battery in trunk. Oh, that must be front of the hood. Gross. Somebody's leftovers. It looks like the rest is just trash. Yep, just trash. Now let's vacuum this little compartment. Oh. It's got a CD changer and the navigation. Let's see. Oh, it's got a tool set. Extra lug nuts, it looks like. Some extra fuses. And a full-size spare. And a Mercedes battery, which I'm assuming is fried. It doesn't, I don't see a date code yet, but I'm gonna pull it out and see if it'll take a charge. If not, I'll order a new battery. All right, we are gonna see if how it drives. I've only moved it off the trailer and onto, in the driveway. It's gonna be loud. There's still no exhaust on this thing, but we'll see if the transmission's any good. A couple lights did pop on: brake light, check engine light, and ABS light. Oh, power. And service B. Let's see. Power fold-out mirrors. Roll down the windows. It's hot out. All right. I know reverse works. Oh, I need there. Let's see. Reverse works pretty smooth. Power steering works. Forward works. It's not shifting yet. Still no shift from first to second. Suspension feels really good, but it's not shifting. So we might be changing out the transmission or the first gear. So let me get this thing back to the house before I get pulled over for the exhaust being so loud. And baby it, so I don't want to destroy anything. Run the code to see if there's anything for the transmission. Maybe a shift solenoid is sticking. Let's find out. Alright. I'm gonna pull out, see what codes are on for all this stuff, and see if it pulls up anything for the transmission not shifting. I know these things are notorious for conductor plates going bad, So let's find out what is going on. Let's see. Oop, Mercedes. Alright, this thing takes forever to read. So we recently found out that there's a CD changer inside the trunk and a CD player and a tape thing. The little screen here moves. Let's see if we can power it up without it playing any music. Let's see, audio. Actually eject. And then hit tape and the screen actually moves, which I thought was pretty sweet. And then it moves up for the CD, which I thought was also really cool. So, pretty nifty. Oh. Alright, let's see what's going on with this thing. I haven't figured out how to check the oil yet. There's no dipstick for it, but in the menu it doesn't really give me anything. But it's also got a bunch of errors, so it's kind of hard right now. Let's see, reset. Alright. Let's see. There's not really anything, and I'm still trying to figure out how to use it all. But it'll take time. Figure it out. This car is a little weird when it comes to that kind of stuff. But it's like, oh, that's funny. I've never seen this happen on my machine. Please select the steering. Press button left to select left-hand steering or right-hand steering. I think the code would be the same no matter what. But that's kind of cool that it asked that. I guess that's what happens when you buy a German vehicle. Pretty nifty. But we found out that the air suspension actually does work, and it lowers and rises. So maybe it's not going to because the ESP is acting up. Nope, it's still moving. It raises and lowers. There is a lot of faults. Still scanning. My biggest thing is I know why the check engine light's on. That's going to be for the no Cadillac converters. There's always a good sign, the aromatic no codes. I know that system's pretty expensive. I know a lot of these codes are probably going to be the no exhaust. But she takes her time. But we found the all-season mats in the trunk, which was pretty cool. Put all the flooring back in from jumping it to get the trunk open. So, listen here. I don't know what this little guy is. I thought it was the cell phone at first, but it's nothing. Doesn't open, doesn't do anything. So I don't really know what that does. Maybe it's just really old school and it's programmed into the car. Still kind of cool. of this stuff does. Oh. It's connecting to my call, whatever that means. I think I'm calling something like OnStar, who knows. How do I end it? End. We don't want any emergency vehicles here. And it's still scanning. She takes her time. So. But the rear shade actually works. Which I thought was pretty cool that still works. It doesn't jam up or nothing. The seats are in really good shape. So she's almost done, I believe, scanning. But I'll bring it back up once it's all done scanning. Alright, so she's finally done scanning. There's a ton of codes. I believe the engine's going to be the no cats, no O2 sensors, which is obvious. My biggest thing is the transmission right now. I think once the exhaust system's back on and once see what's going on with the transmission, a lot of this will clear up itself. Right, oxygen sensor, oxygen sensor. Yeah, mostly oxygen sensor. Come on. Hopefully it's just a harness that's not hooked up from them taking the cats out. That'd be awesome. One or more messages from the control module, N15. So let me see, look this up and see what's going on and see if it's something stupid or something big. Worst case is I have to put in a new transmission. We'll get back to you. So it's the next day. It's gonna be a short little tiny portion of the film that we did some research about the transmission and found out that it's notorious for the conductor plate to go bad. And I'm gonna order another one of those and get it in. And we're gonna try that out. But I'm gonna publish this video. It's my first video ever, so hopefully it doesn't turn out too bad, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll get better as I learn. But let's see what happens. Give it a few days for the conductor plate to come in. You guys have a great one.